America called it impossible, China called it a blueprint, and they've spent $1 trillion proving the difference. Once you see how far they have gone, you will understand why so many countries are starting to panic. Let's start with something simple: food delivery. That sounds boring, right? Not in China. So now they are using drones. Real delivery drones. These machines fly through the air carrying meals directly to customers in minutes. Some companies are already completing hundreds of thousands of drone deliveries. Imagine sitting in a park, ordering noodles or bubble tea, and then hearing a buzzing sound above you as your lunch drops into a smart delivery box beside you. And it gets even crazier in rural areas where normal delivery services used to struggle. China has giant cargo drones carrying packages between villages that once felt disconnected from the rest of the country. Some of these drones can carry loads weighing more than an adult human. That means medicine, groceries, electronics, and emergency supplies can arrive in places that used to wait days for deliveries. Now think about that for a second. While some countries are still trying to fix potholes, China is literally building highways in the sky, but food drones are nothing compared to what they are doing with cars. This is where things start becoming unbelievable. China is now producing millions of vehicles with advanced AI systems that can drive themselves. And unlike the modern concepts we usually see at tech expos, these cars are already on the road. One of the wildest examples is the new generation of AI-powered Chinese vehicles that behave almost like robotic companions instead of machines. Some can respond to voice commands naturally. Others can navigate traffic without human input. Some can even come pick you up by themselves. Imagine leaving a shopping mall and telling your car to meet you outside, then watching it drive through traffic completely alone to reach you. That sounds like something from a movie, but in China, it is becoming normal. And then there is BYD. This company has become an absolute monster in the electric vehicle world. A few years ago, many people outside China barely knew the name. Now it is terrifying traditional car companies. When you see what BYD is building, you understand why. Their luxury vehicles can do things that sound physically impossible. One SUV can spin in place like a tank, literally rotate 360 degrees without moving forward. Another can slide sideways into parking spots like it is dancing on ice. And then there is the supercar that made the internet lose its mind, the Yangwang U9. This thing is absurd. It accelerates so fast that your brain probably would not even process what is happening before you hit insane speeds. But speed is not even the craziest part. This car can jump. Yes, jump. The suspension system is so advanced that the vehicle can bounce, dance to music, and even hop over obstacles. Watching it move feels less like watching a car and more like watching a giant robotic animal. And here's the scary part for competitors like Ferrari and Lamborghini. China is not making these technologies for tiny experimental projects. They are mass producing them. That changes everything. Because once China scales production, prices drop fast. And China is not stopping at cars. The battery technology alone is changing the entire game. For years, critics of electric cars kept saying the same thing: charging takes too long. China basically responded with, "Watch this." Now they are developing charging systems so powerful that some vehicles can gain hundreds of kilometers of driving range in only minutes. Think about how insane that is. You stop for coffee, use the bathroom, stretch your legs for a moment, and your car is already charged enough for another long trip. At that point, electric cars stop feeling inconvenient. And once that happens, gasoline cars suddenly start looking old-fashioned. But okay, maybe fast-charging cars are impressive. Now let's talk about trains that float, because apparently regular trains are too boring now. China has invested heavily in magnetic levitation trains called maglev trains. These machines do not even properly touch the tracks. Magnets lift them into the air, reducing friction and allowing insane speeds. Some test models have reached speeds faster than many airplanes during takeoff. Trips that used to take half a day could eventually take just a couple of hours. Entire regions become more connected. Businesses move faster. Travel changes completely. And China is building this infrastructure at a scale most countries cannot even imagine. That is the part many people miss. It is not just about inventing cool gadgets. China is building ecosystems around these technologies. Entire cities, transportation systems, factories, and schools are being redesigned around AI and automation. Speaking of schools, this next part might shock you the most. China has realized something very important. The future belongs to whoever trains the next generation first. So instead of waiting until university, they are introducing children to AI education at incredibly young ages. Millions of students are now learning about artificial intelligence, coding, robotics, and machine learning while they are still kids. Some schools are already testing advanced AI programs where students interact with intelligent systems daily. Imagine growing up in an environment where AI is treated as naturally as calculators or smartphones. Those children will eventually become engineers, scientists, inventors, and entrepreneurs who think differently from everyone else, and that could completely reshape global competition over the next few decades. Now here comes one of the wildest things China is doing. They are building highways with robots, not helping humans build roads, actually building roads themselves. China has deployed fleets of autonomous construction machines that can pave roads, transport heavy materials, and complete dangerous tasks with very little human involvement. Some of these giant trucks operate non-stop in freezing conditions without drivers. And once construction becomes heavily automated, infrastructure can be built faster and cheaper than ever before. That matters more than people realize. Because infrastructure is power. The faster a country builds roads, railways, ports, and smart cities, the faster its economy grows. And China understands that extremely well. But transportation and construction are only part of the story. The real revolution is happening in surveillance and data. Now this is where things become both impressive and slightly terrifying. China has built one of the largest facial recognition systems on Earth. At many airports, passengers can move through security checkpoints using only their face. No boarding pass, no manual ID checks. Cameras identify you automatically. Some airports process travelers so quickly that the whole experience feels almost unreal. And this technology is spreading everywhere. Cameras connected to AI systems constantly analyze movement and identity in real time. Supporters say this improves security and efficiency. Critics worry about privacy and surveillance. Either way, the technology itself is advancing incredibly fast. And that same obsession with automation is transforming shopping too. In China, millions of people can already pay using only their palm. The system scans veins and palm patterns with insane accuracy. You walk into a store, grab what you want, scan your hand, and leave. And the strange thing is how quickly people adapt. Once technology becomes convenient enough, society changes faster than anyone expects. Remember when mobile payments felt unusual? Now many people barely carry wallets anymore. China is pushing that process even further. But wait until you hear about the robots, because this is where things start feeling truly unbelievable. China is investing enormous amounts of money into humanoid robotics, machines designed not just to perform tasks, but to move and interact like humans. Some of these robots can run, dance, perform martial arts, carry objects, and respond to voice commands naturally. And unlike old stiff robots that looked awkward and clumsy, these newer machines move with shockingly human-like balance and coordination. One robot can fold itself for storage like luggage. Another performs kung fu moves smoothly enough to make audiences stare in disbelief. And then there are the robot dogs. These things are terrifyingly advanced. They can run across rough terrain, climb obstacles, perform flips, and follow human commands using AI systems. Some are already being tested for security, rescue operations, and industrial work. Others are used at public events where crowds gather just to watch them move. Now imagine where this technology goes in 10 years. Now let's move into healthcare, because China is using AI there too. Hospitals are introducing robotic systems capable of delivering medicine automatically through hospital corridors. AI tools help doctors analyze scans faster. Some machines can locate veins for injections more accurately than human nurses. And then there is remote surgery. This honestly sounds impossible. Doctors using robotic systems to perform operations on patients thousands of kilometers away. A surgeon can sit in one city while robotic arms operate on someone far away with incredible precision. That changes healthcare completely for remote regions where specialists are difficult to access. And China is experimenting aggressively in this field. There are even AI-powered medical systems designed to answer patient questions, assist diagnoses, and improve hospital efficiency. Now obviously machines replacing doctors completely is still controversial, but the direction is clear. China wants AI integrated into everything: transportation, medicine, agriculture. Speaking of agriculture, this part is honestly underrated. Most people think modern technology is only about flashy cities and robots. But China is also transforming farming with automation. Massive agricultural drones spray crops automatically across huge fields. Smart machines plant seeds with incredible precision. Robotic systems monitor crop health using sensors and AI analysis. Some machines can do the work of dozens of farm workers in a fraction of the time. That matters because feeding a massive population efficiently is one of the biggest challenges any country faces. And China is approaching farming the same way it approaches everything else, and that is what makes this so important. So the real question is not whether the future is coming. The real question is the rest of the world ready for a future designed by China? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next exploration into the tech world that China has created.